to do to shake off our ancestral slave history is get a white man back his God. And we refuse to do that. We need to give him back his name. We refuse to do that. We think these things are not important, but they didn't do anything to us that wasn't important. Everything was designed to rob us of ourselves and make them the people that are the best. When actually, you are the best. We have the best man on the planet. Everybody want our man but us.
I don't identify with anything African. I am African American. Okay? African Americans are a new breed of African. Okay? We're not from Africa. We're from America. I was born in New York. We're not the same thing. We're not. We're black. That's an American thing. Black isn't anywhere else besides America. We are a new tribe. Okay? We don't look nothing like y'all. We don't talk nothing like y'all. We don't dress nothing like y'all. Know the difference. We are not the same. At all. Period. Point blank. Have a nice night. Have a good day.
Top of the day, family. Greetings, greetings, greetings to the tribe. Wherever you guys find yourself in this beautiful world, top of the day, good afternoon and good evening. This is your brother Samal here. Welcome back to the platform. If you've never been to Africa, welcome. We are speaking to you from Diani Beach, Kenya. 7-hour drive, 8-hour drive to Tanzania, neighboring country of Rwanda and Tanzania and Uganda and Ethiopia is in the vicinity as well. You know, my family, my good brother, caused me to have to come out onto the rooftop to address his ignorance. Your second fam just checking the line. It's been raining for about 4 days straight, so our clothes been taking a beating out here. But the sun is out here strong today, so hopefully in a couple of hours we'll be freed up. But back to the topic at hand. The brother started out saying, man, listen, stop putting me in the category of African. And then he went on to say that I am an African American. So he's both African and an American. He said, man, I'm not from Somalia. Stop calling me a Somalian. And then he went on to say, family, that we are a new breed of African. We don't look the same, we don't dress the same, we don't talk the same. But as the Honorable Malcolm X said, just because a kitten was born in an oven don't make them biscuits. See, if a Chinese person was born in New York City, just like you was born in New York City, they would still label him as Chinese first. He will be considered a Chinese American. Like I said in my last video, we are the only people that grapple with being who we are. And it's because of being disconnected from this beautiful continent for 4 centuries. This is the place that we find ourselves, where you have an ignorant brother like this brother would say, man, I'm not an African American. I'm not African, I'm an African American. But you let off saying that you're an African that so happened to live and was born in America. What is the hate for? What is the dislike of being associated with Africa? Where did that come from? What is it rooted in? If all of the great mathematicians, scientists, doctors, healers, herbalists come out of Africa, what's so wrong with being locked and loaded and connected and linked with Africa? What is the real underlying issue? Was it because you was domesticated and taught to hate yourself, that when you look in the mirror, there's that level of hate, you understand, that was programmed into you? Because it's clear that you are extremely, and I'm speaking to the brother, the clip that I played, because the clip that I played, so many of us are ignorant to who we are, where it is that we came from, and what it is that our mission, our responsibility on this planet. We have forgotten some things. And I just want to remind the family that this kind of mindset, it's a Hebrew word called lahagdir, to mentally and spiritually to be fenced in, that you would function with only in the perimeters of your mental capacity, because it's like a zoo. If you was born, a lion was born in a zoo, that's all it knows is the perimeters that was set up for it to exist in. So this Eurocentric social system that our people was born into, matriculated through his education systems, right? We was taught that the European is everything. Superman, Spider-Man, all these European heroes is everything. And we've been taught that our people is at the bottom. So there's a dislike, there's a disdain for Africa. But if you understood and really knew the great richness and vastness and historical contributions that Africa and its people had, that you had, onto this environment, this world. And I always repeat and say that the African are the former of all things. And I say that for a reason. For those Bible folks that love the Bible, is even in the... So from a Bible perspective, it said that God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, placed Adam eastward in the Garden of Eden. It said that, and there will be 4 rivers that go out to water the Garden of Eden, right? The Pishon and the Gihon, which is the white and the blue now. And then you have the Tigris and the Euphrates. These are real rivers, real bodies of water that's on the continent of Africa. And we see that if that narrative, if that story is true, that the first man, Adam, was placed in the Garden of Eden to till the land, and then it said that God breathed into Adam the breath of life, and then he became a living soul. So the act of breathing, from a symbolic standpoint, when you breathe, you are inhaling and exhaling breath. Remember that God breathed into Adam the breath of life, and then he became a living soul. So that breath, that breathing process to intake oxygen and exhale oxygen, is synonymous to life. So from a symbolic standpoint, to intake, to breathe in information and knowledge and wisdom, and exhale through demonstrating what it is and exercising what it is that you're being taught, right? That's the exhale process. So in that, you're learning and you're practicing what it is that you're learning. You are thus in the process of living, right? Land, language, culture. If you're not in that process of remembering, calling to memory who and what it is that you are, just like Shahrazad Ali said, they took everything from us. We have to give them their God back. We have to give them their tongue back, their language, their culture back. For it is some things that we must acquire again, but we have to get in that mode of learning. So we cannot get on camera in front of the world and profess that we are in fact not Africans. That is the most ignorant stance that I ever heard. Bible folks know that the first man was placed in Africa. Scientists confirmed that the first man, woman, from Africa. All science, mathematics, healing, these modalities, guess what? Africa once again. So I say all that to say, family, that this type of thinking that the brother is exhibiting or exuding, run away from that. Run far away from that. For we, in fact, are the former of all things. And I just wanted to come on and share a few vibes with the tribe. This is the Artist Journal here, reporting from the coastal side of things here in Kenya. Please leave me a comment. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe to the platform. Jano. Peace out, fam.